How have different journalism types evolved historically? Imagine a world without newspapers, radio, or the internet. How did we get from ancient notices to the instant news we see today? Let's explore how different types of journalism have grown over time. It all started thousands of years ago with simple notices like Rome's Acta Diurna, which was a daily public record. These early writings kept people informed about events, laws, and public affairs. Around the same time, the Phoenicians created the alphabet, making it easier to record and share information. This shift from oral storytelling to written records laid the groundwork for journalism. The big change came in the 15th century with Johannes Gutenberg's invention of the movable type printing press. Suddenly, printing newspapers became possible on a large scale. By the 17th and 18th centuries, newspapers appeared regularly and became tools for politics and public debate. The 19th century saw the rise of the penny press, which made newspapers affordable for everyone, broadening their reach and content. Alongside newspapers, magazines started to emerge. These periodicals combined news, opinions, and special features. Early magazines like the Tatler and Spectator mixed current events with commentary. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, magazines targeted specific groups, like women or business people, with colorful pictures and in-depth stories. The 20th century brought new ways to share news with radio and television. Radio news began in the 1920s, initially just music and entertainment, but soon it became a key source of news during events like World War II. Television arrived in the 1950s, transforming how people received information by adding visuals to stories. Newsreels, which showed short news clips in theaters, faded away as television took over. Later, influential magazines like Time, Life, and Fortune combined reporting, photography, and analysis, shaping public opinion. These magazines reached middle-class audiences and covered politics, culture, and business topics. The biggest leap came with the internet in the late 20th century. News became instant and accessible worldwide. Traditional newspapers faced challenges as more people turned to online sources. Digital journalism introduced blogs, social media, and multimedia stories, making news more interactive and fast-paced. Understanding this history helps us see how journalism continues to change. Today, multimedia elements in digital stories reflected the legacy of radio and magazines. Knowing how journalism evolved reminds us of its role as a public informer and watchdog. From ancient notices to digital platforms, each stage shows how technology and society shape the way we share news.